Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Aaron and today's tune's going to be Harvest Moon. I've had a bunch of requests for it. I know it's been done a lot, but without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to break down the parts into the intro, the verse structure, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, and we'll just work our way through it. I'll have some tabs up on the screen for you as well. So here's your introduction. All right, so we got the guitar tuned in drop D, and we're just kind of switching from this shape here to this shape here. The key takeaways for me on this are going to be the upstrokes and the syncopation. That's really going to make this sound good. This 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So those upstrokes on in. All right, so make sure you keep your arm moving in eighths and attack those on the ups. Okay. In terms of fingering, you could probably do it a couple of different ways, but I use 1 and 2, adding that third finger when the chord changes. And then over here, for this major 7 chord, I'm kind of playing 1, 2, 3. Suppose you could use like 2 and 3 and use a pinky, you could go. And then add a first finger, and these would stay in the same spot. It's kind of up to you, but... Okay, so that's your introduction. Then you get to the verse structure, come a little bit closer. He's basically on an E minor 7 chord, and he sometimes hammers that down. This looks like a regular E minor, but you're moved over here. Remember, you got to drop D. Okay, so again, rhythmically, we're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So it's that 1 and is the hammer. 1 and 2 and 3. And then he responds with this kind of brilliant chordal hook or riff or whatever you want to call it. After the 2 bars of E minor, he goes like this. He plays a D major shape to a D major 7 to an A to a D chord with an A in the bass. It's a little bit tricky. So again, on this one, this is real important that you're strumming. Those chord changes are on upstrokes and ands. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Really cool. Okay, so it's the 2 measures of the E minor 7. Then you're going to play that phrasing twice. Okay, then it switches to a G chord. Remember, your drop D, so use this 5-5 shape up here. Usually I'll play a G and a D up here, but I don't think he even hits these. I leave my fingers down, but... So he's going to play 2 measures of that. Same rhythm, this kind of down, down, up, down, up. And again. Now this time he responds kind of to that with the intro phrase back up here. Okay, so it's kind of 2 measures of the G and then respond with the intro phrase. So that's a little bit different in the verse. Remember, the verse was two measures of the E minor, and then this kind of D and D major 7 and A chordal phrase that followed. Okay. Then we get to kind of the pre-chorus where he's got the A7 that's suspended. And then it just goes to a regular A7. You know, that D note moves down a half step to the C sharp. So 2 measures of each, back to the A7 suspended. A7. And on the second time he holds the A7 and says, on this harvest moon. And you're back into the first riff. Okay, here's one time through the whole form, doing the intro, the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. Response. Back to E minor. E minor 7, that is. Respond. Intro riff. Back to G. Intro riff. A7 sus. A7, A7 sus, A7 we're going to hold on this harvest moon. All right, I hope that's helpful to you. Thanks for tuning in.